Does sex on the first date ruin a potential relationship? Hell no. Cause my ex, we fought on the first night. We really got 5 years. Well, we was together 5 years before we broke up. And we fought on the first night.
Well, that was good.
And then that shit lasted a long ass time. And it's been motherfuckers I done fucked that made me do a 90-day rule type shit. And I got the pussy and that shit was like dry as fuck. And I'm just like, I'm done.
I think it got to do with energy.
Yeah,
it's your energy. That's probably why it was dry, because you wasn't on the right energy.
Absolutely. I think that with anything, there's a certain tempo that you set, like with the relationship. I feel like the first thing that we do is you shouldn't know like what I got going on my insides. Like, why is that a factor? And that's typically what guys think about. That's the first thing that a dude is talking about. Like, literally, I've met men that literally the first thing they want to do is like, oh, well, it don't make a difference. Like, I want to.
But they're probably little boys. That's what it sounds
Okay,
like.
so you agree with me?
No. Yeah.
Nope. It could actually produce one, as a matter of fact.
It could produce one. It could also diminish one too if the sex is bad.
Yeah, it could go either way.
It's a range of opportunity. We can go further, or we can not talk no more at all. But even if you reproduce, you can still not talk at all, cause.
Even if we talking about babies now.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about.
No, that's a little left field.
That's straight arrow. Get it straight.
No, I don't think it does at all. I think it puts unnecessary hurdles in the way of that potential relationship. But sex on the first date, to me, doesn't hinder or ruin, especially ruin, that's a harsh word, but it doesn't ruin a potential relationship for me.
It really depends on the girl, really, to be honest with you. Whether or not she was straight on the first date, her personality, what she could bring to the table. I also feel like it really do depend on how good was she, because if she was whack, I'm probably not gonna fool with it afterwards. I feel like it's a waste of time.
You gotta be aligned.
You think it's energy?
Yeah, because think about it. You can't just be out here having sex with people, and that's the thing. Sex buddies, all that shit, I don't have none of that. Cause you gotta be like, connected to a person. You can't just be out here fucking people left and right. Like, that's why a lot of the world is fucked up.
No, facts.
People just out here fucking.
I would say it depends on the person. If two people are like, hey, let's do it, then hey, it could lead to something. Or if one person wants to and one person doesn't, then it may not lead to nothing. But I just feel like it depends on the person, because me and a guy might hook up and then it turns into something great. Or me and a guy might hook up and it's nothing.
Honestly, it just depends on the person. I mean, I'm the type of person, if we had sex on the first date, I'm not gonna wife you at the end of the day if I have sex with you on the first date, because I'm gonna be trying to, that's all I'm gonna be thinking about.
Personally, me, I can only speak for me. Nah, but dead up, like, I don't feel like that matters in a sense. I just feel like you should base it off of chemistry and energy, because that'll never lie to you, period. Like, I can speak for myself. I've had sex on the first night, or like, you started having sex on the first night, but because of how you worry about being perceived to other people, you kind of like, yo, let me stop. Cause like really what it is now the chemistry is so lit. By lit, I mean the chemistry is so good, so strong, that it's almost like you have like, I don't want to say out of body experience, but it's like you can't control yourself. Like
Exactly.
y'all is on each other.
For me to have sex on the first date, you have to be a magical person.
Wow.
Well, because I feel like the first date should be about me getting to know you. And if you already got me pulling down my pants for you on the first date, then you're a magical person. That's all I got to say.
I like sex on the first date.
You like sex on the first date? Like, is that an expectation?
No, I didn't know expectation, but I like it on the first date. It let me know about the woman. It let me know that she ain't afraid to like kind of like be free on some shit. Like, she not going by no standard. I don't fuck with no female. I can cuss, can I?
Yeah.
I don't fuck with no female that's like 90-day rule. If you 90-day rule me, then you could 90-day see yourself gone. I don't even want to converse with you.
Well, in my experience, I did have sex on the first date, and it ended in us having a relationship for about 2 years. So, hey, I mean, like I said, I just feel like it depends on the person. Now, that was the first time I actually did have sex on the first date, and that happened. So my experience wasn't bad, even though we're not together right now. But
so the reason why your relationship was over, it had nothing to do with the timing in which you had sex with him.
no.
Right. Exactly. So I feel like whether it happens on the first date or whether it happens on the third date, you know, the person is going to be the person.
But that's the thing, though. Why is the first thing that we're doing, and why are we going?
No, I didn't say the first thing.
No, sex on the first date. So that means that we met. Hey, how you doing? What's up? And now we're having sex. So what that does, it sets a different tempo, because now we're lust. Like now we've entered a different type of energy. So that means that I'm fucking with you because the sex is good. I'm not even thinking about the things that may be red flags. I'm gonna ignore those things. There's certain things I'm not even gonna look at or even recognize, because I've already given you something that you haven't even earned.
That's fair.
I agree with you. It's all about the energy.
No, it ain't nobody got time for that.
That's what I'm saying. It's all about the energy, because you know how some girls be like, I'm gonna make this nigga wait.
Yeah.
But for what? Because then you fuck around and fuck nigga, you got a shrimp dick, you gonna be tight.
You gonna be mad. Because I would be mad.
You gonna be mad.
I don't know how to fake orgasms. I don't know.
You never fake orgasm?
I ain't got time for that. I just like,
You gotta work on that. It might be some niggas need to get out of there.
yeah. I can't fake. No, just get up. Like, I'm not gonna be like sitting there and faking it and stuff. I'm gonna be like, okay, so wrap it up then.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up then.
So
I think it can ruin a relationship, but I just feel like if you get to know the person afterwards and you vibing with them, it could. I mean, I know people that have done that before, but just not me.
I think all girls have had sex on the first date.
Right.
All guys have had sex on the first date at some point. So I really don't believe it's the action. I believe it's the person. Because I believe any guy that says I would never be with someone who I had sex with on the first date, they lying.
It's bullshit.
It's just that they wouldn't be with that girl, period.
Yeah.
Period. So if they had sex with her on the first date, they can blame it on that. But it's just that girl. Because if it was that girl, if it was the one that they wanted to be with, whether they had sex with her on the first date or not, they'll still be with her. Period.
I do think a man thinks less of you, and I don't know why though. Like,
No, low key, I think less of me. Low key.
okay, that
Yeah.
could be true.
Okay.
Especially, look, if your shit great, hey, that might be the start to have a family, yo. On the low. It really depends, man. If I see you bringing other shit to the table, you coming home, you cooking, you cleaning, you doing other shit. On top of that, I mean, it really gonna motivate me at the end of the day. It's gonna make me want to see you a second time, a third time, maybe a fourth time. I mean, if it's whack, then that's gonna completely, you're gonna be my last resort on the phone call when it comes to anything after the club. Shoot, if I'm bored.
No, it could.
hold on. When you say wrap up, you mean put a condom on, or you
Both
saying
ways.
wrap this shit up?
No, I meant like wrap it up then, but we already gonna wrap it up before you wrap it up then. You get it? Like, you should already be wrapped up while we wrapping it up.
That's lit.
Yeah.
That's lit.
What I hope you wrapping it up. What you?
Yeah, I'm wrapping it up.
Yeah, I'm about to say, wrap it up. Talking about wrap it up, then or wrap it up. What you thought I was talking about? Now I gotta know what you thought I was talking. Okay.
I think I
stand corrected.
I think I wrap it up.
I think you wrap it up. Okay. All right. Oh, protect the sex, safe sex, ladies and gentlemen.
At least you know I ain't a hoe.
When you meet somebody, you meet three people. You meet the person that you meet the representative.
No, we
okay?
didn't say the first meeting.
The first date. You meet the representative. You meet the person that they want to be, and then you meet who they are. I don't know who you are. Period. I can have a whole conversation with the first date. You're gonna be great because you're right. The first date. So it doesn't matter. I still know who you are.
I could have known you for weeks, months.
Okay.
But our first date, we could just be hanging out.
It's still a
Hey, let
honeymoon
me
phase.
take you on a date.
Okay.
That first time we decide to date, because we're putting titles on things, the first time we decide to date, oh man, this nigga is really cool. Oh dang, this girl is really cool. She really sexy. This nigga really sexy. Shit, I think I'm finna kiss this nigga. I think I'm finna grab this nigga. I think I'm gonna let him grab my ass. Next thing I know, boom. Doesn't mean it's our first encounter.
What if it's not necessarily a 90-day? What if it's just, I don't want you to see that side of me right now?
Then shit, let me know when I can see it.
You want me to tell you that on the first day?
No, but I want you to show me
Show you what?
that you gonna show me that. Like it ain't even about the sex, but it's just like don't limit yourself. Like to me, sex is, you know what I'm saying? There's some shit that shouldn't be planned. Like unless it's a quickie in the midday with the person I'm with. But if it's a first sex type shit, that shit is gonna be grand, amazing. It's unplanned. So if you gotta be like, man, damn, you going into it with the expectation that you're not gonna give me some pussy, then like, why are you even trying to go out on the first date? Because you limiting yourself already. Like,
Okay, so I'm feeling you, you feeling me, we're out, and we're drinking, obviously, because that was his intention. And I wake up, I'm like, oh, goddamn. I look around, sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, when it gets like that, you know, things lead to, and especially if you're on a date with somebody, you're obviously attracted to them. So anything could happen. So you wake up and you're like, okay, all right. So this happened. Looking around the room, seeing clothes everywhere. This has happened. This is a true story. Okay. So and I'm like, all right, it happened. And yes, in a sober mind or in a perfect world, you wouldn't. You would act like, oh, okay, I'm going home now. I do think that it puts further barriers in the way of a healthy relationship. You have to now backtrack and be like, okay, I'm not the type of girl.
I'm not that girl. It just.
But for you, now I have to convince you it was all you.
If you're talking to somebody and she like, let's just say she a stripper or something like that, like, and you had sex with her on the first date, you're gonna be like, no, I don't want it. But if she like, you know, doing something with her life or something like that, and she, let's say she a doctor or something like that, you had sex on the first date, you could, you know, after you get to know her and talk to her and stuff like that, you could, but just, I don't know, it's just tough, man, having to do that. I think it could kill a relationship if you had sex with somebody on the first date.
If she's a stripper and her shit straight, I'm trying to get in the strip club first. Straight up. That's pretty much what I'm gonna be hitting you up for. I'm gonna be pretty much using you. You gonna be my entry into the strip club. I'm gonna be telling all my niggas, yo, I know I got a girl work at Pinups. Yo, she's straight, she gonna get us in for the love. Let's do it. That's pretty much how I'm gonna use you, bro.
Now, is this really what you is, or like, because a lot of people be, a lot of people be fronting, like, I mean,
You mean size wise?
yeah, I mean, like, you just do that for that moment, like, oh, I wrap it up, like, to be prepared or lifestyle.
Oh, you didn't see the print, huh? Oh, I got this long shirt on today. My bad. I thought you saw the print, my bad. You would have knew better to ask that question.
If you knew better.
You knew better, you do better.
Okay.
So do you think that having sex on the first date with someone, you'll
I've
have
had
like the
sex on the
same
first date
type
with
of
someone that had
relationship
a real
where
relationship.
you like, yeah, like and it's real, like you really like didn't miss any red flags, like it's obvious. Okay, on you, but what about your girl? Like, did you notice that maybe she's ignored certain things that she probably wouldn't have otherwise?
I'm a different case. I don't trust anybody. I don't even trust my own mom, but I'm just saying, like, I'm a different case. But in the sense of just sex and a relationship,
You gotta put
I don't feel like that defines me because sex isn't everything to me.
So sex is an expectation for you in any relationship. It has to happen.
get it. I'm not gonna talk to no virgin.
Well, not necessarily a virgin, but
I'm saying it's not like an expectation on our first date at all. But what I'm saying is, if it happens like that, we could just be having an amazing time. And before you know it, like you want me to kiss you, and I kiss you. And then we just leads to other shit. You know what I'm saying? It leads to you saying, hey, you wanna come back to my place and, you know what I'm saying? Watch Lord of the Rings, or what is it, Game of Thrones? Get high and watch Game of Thrones, and before you know it, you know, a booty rub and turned into to some extra stuff, you know?
To be honest with you, some guys' motive is to have sex with you on the first date, to be real with that's probably all they see at the beginning is somebody they can have sex with. To be honest, when guys look at a female for the first time, that's what they really going off of. Really, you know, her sexual appeal, how she look, how her feet look, you know, how her hair done, how she dressed, the type of shoes she got on. And shit, is she cute enough? Shoot, I mean, ain't no nigga finna deny a fine ass girl on first date. And if she willing to give it up, then shoot, you gonna handle business. We gonna see whether or not you gonna come upstairs. We gonna see when we drop you off. You know, shit, are you gonna ask us to come upstairs or we gonna have to go home? So we gonna push them buttons. We gonna be like, shit, you gonna walk you to your front door? We gonna do all that shit. Cause at the end of the day, we got one goal, and that's the hit. Straight up.
So yeah, it can look bad, and like you said, like you can, and then after that night happened, you start thinking about it, and you like, damn, like you know, I'm really not this girl, but it happened.
Right.
And
You don't have sex on the first date with every guy,
yeah,
but this time it happened. So I don't feel like it's a bad thing, but I do think it's just up to you to change their mind on that, and it can happen very easily.
I mean, if we on the first date, I'm trying to get to know you. I'm trying to get to see where your head is.
Right.
Honestly, on the first date, I don't necessarily think a woman's head is what the like. It is, but it's not. Because we definitely want to be put in a position too where we're involved with a man who is gonna set us straight. But at the same time, we want to get to know you first. So
I feel that.
How well do you
Women-
need to know someone before you have sex? That's another question.
I need to know enough.
You
I need to know more than a
my
couple.
credit
I need to know your
score.
credit score, your social, what's your background, like your.
You're
I need to
flexing
know.
right
Nah, okay, it's
You
not
don't know
gonna-
that much
it-
about a nigga before you have
No,
sex.
okay. No, but I need to build a real connection with you though. Like I need to have I need to
You already
trust
just
you.
said connection.
No, connection, not a lustful connection. That's the thing. An emotional, a mental. There's a lot of different connections that you need to make before I decide I'm gonna give you something because soul ties.
And to be real, most of the time, shoot, y'all be thinking about the same shit. Be real, we just the one that bring it up. To be honest with you. And they kind of make us look like the bad guys and make us feel like we the perverts. We just want to hit on the first day. You know when you see a nigga, you be wanting to hit that nigga on the love. You know, in the bottom of your heart, you be knowing that shit, bro. You just don't want to say that shit. But you know, it's the guy that's gonna initiate it because y'all don't want to be, you know, feel like y'all doing too much. You know, like y'all feel like y'all hoes, this and that and third. Niggas don't give a fuck. To be honest with you, niggas don't care. If the vibe right, shit, let's do it.
Do most guys have a motive to sleep with you on the first date?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes and yes.
I need that.
Yes, and that's why I don't pay y'all no mind. Right.
Like, when I first see a female, the first thing we think about, and I think I speak for all men when I say this shit, is the first time we see a female, the first thing we think about, damn, I would smash the fuck out that. Now let's see what her personality is looking like.
Do y'all really like have sex like mentally in y'all heads and stuff?
Hell yeah. all
That
the
is
time.
so
We fucking right now. You don't even know it. I'm about to come.
Oh my, you got your glasses on. Take them fucking glasses. I can't see your face.
I'm about to come.
That is so creepy and weird to me. How? Like how?
I'm not really fucking you, but yeah, we do that.
No, because I hear that a lot. Like, they be like,
you
first, I don't know, I already had sex with
Yeah, I probably done fucked you like 6
what?
times before we fucked for real. first time.
Damn.
Yeah, that's raw.
Damn.
Okay, alright. I'm old now. I'm like 30 now, right? So like young me, yeah. I was trying to hit first night. But nah, like now that I'm older and more mature and shit, like nah, that's not really my motive. Actually my motive now is to see if you're worth my attention, you know what I'm saying? Like if you worth the energy, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't really on some just fucking shit, cause honestly, realistically, like we grown, you're only fucking from 30 minutes to an hour, unless it's a quickie. But I ain't fucking you longer than an hour unless there's drugs involved. So this situation it's not that long, it's not that deep. So yeah, I ain't tripping off of no sex. Like I really want a connection, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, if I don't have sex with a woman on the first date, I'm not tripping. We gonna have a second date. But if I have sex with you on the first date, I'm not tripping. we gonna have a second date. So either way, whether we had sex on the first date or we had sex on the 7th date, as long as this shit is a consistent, good ass vibe and a good time, like I'm fine with that. But if we go to that first date and we eat and you like, you know you're not getting nothing for 90 days, and I'm gonna be like, you know we probably not gonna go on no second date, right? That right there just let me know where your mind at. You limiting yourself.
Well, what's wrong with a girl letting you know where her mind is?
That's fine. Her mind just ain't where my mind at. That's all it is. We just agreeing to disagree. You setting limitations for yourself. I don't live with limitations. That's all.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like limitations is square. Like you can't live with limitations.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, that's all.
Me, I have sex on the first date. That's my thing. I get it over it. Because me, I don't go out with guys who I think that I may or may not be attracted to. If I agree at this age, maybe when I was younger, it was like, oh, I want to court, at this age now, if I'm going out on a date with you, I already know we're going to be having sex at some point, so we might as well go ahead. We're lit, we're at a nice restaurant, this is going down. So it's not about me having sex on the first date that makes me feel, it's about the conversation afterwards. So if the conversation is, what do you want to do today, after today is still today, you know, after everything has already happened, I already know you want to be with me, I want to be with you, and then we're going to have sex again tonight.
Yeah, the mission is to definitely hit at the end of the day, but I mean, it's girls out here, you know what I'm saying, that's doing something with their lives and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying, they're really about something at the end of the day, so.
Will I think less of her? Yes, most likely, yeah, I probably am. I wish it wasn't like that, but I mean, you know, I'm human. I mean, niggas is human, we gonna probably think that.
But why do women always feel like they're giving you something? How, you don't think?
Cause y'all willy-nilly, like obviously it don't matter. Like you giving dick to whoever. But I mean,
offended.
you said it, not me. You said it. I didn't. You said it. You said it.
I'm giving myself to you too.
Great, but you're giving yourself to me after a few weeks in a date. Okay, and just because you give me a free meal don't mean I'm giving you some pussy. Sorry.
Why am I giving you a free meal? Why you not giving me a meal?
However, especially if I'm spending money, I'm definitely not gonna give you. No, I need you to spend some money on me.
That's why I said I like when a girl has sex on the first date, because shit, she's setting the standard. She letting me know, like, hey, you feel me? I'm comfortable with myself. I'm comfortable with giving you some pussy on the first date, because, you know, you either gonna call me or you not. Either you was running game on me or you not.
I definitely feel like if a girl does have sex on the first date, it should not diminish her standards or whatever she holds herself to. If that's what she wants to do, then that's a personal choice that she's making. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then cool.
I agree with that 100%.
So hold on, no, because it's never been a time when you like thought you thought the sex was gonna be good, and then like in my head I thought it was gonna be good.
Yeah, it was a little different in my head.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
think
what
it was
y'all
gonna
get.
I didn't think it was gonna go like that. In my head, it didn't go like that, bitch.
Mad as shit. In my head, it didn't.
I'd be mad as shit. Not calling that day. Damn, you just give what you want to leave, huh? You don't even text the bitch no more. Period.
Period. Hashtag period.
That one fuck the hood.
That's why they put the T on period.
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 Yeah.
What's your name on the city girl?
City girl?
Mm-hmm. Or the city girl.
Free JT.
Free JT. Period.
Period. Period. Period. Period. Period. Period.
Nothing else to say, like
Period.
Period. Period.
Period.
Period. Period. Period. Period.
I do like to chase a little bit, you know. People like, you know, going on dates. I know I do. I like hanging out, like, you know, shit like that. So, you know, it varies depending on the person. Now, if I know this shit ain't going nowhere, I might just try to hit just to goddamn make the night a little better. If I feel like some shit, you know, if I feel like this some shit, you know, I might like this person, I might see this shit going, you know, somewhere, then, you know, I'm put forth all my effort in, you know, trying to get to know you, trying to do this, that, and the third, trying to take care of you, shit like that.
Like I said, like in my experience, it did happen, but sometimes, I mean, I just like to chase as well, you know, like I like for a guy to really pursue me, you know, and I feel like that's what a guy is supposed to do. He's supposed to chase me, like that's how it's supposed to go down. And I don't know, with with giving it up, like I said, it depends on the person as well. That's how I feel like the chemistry and everything. If it happens, it happens. But I don't know. I don't think I ever just go into a date and yes, I may be attracted to a guy, but I don't never think like I'm finna fuck him tonight.
Have you noticed, or did you notice, like things that she may have like overlooked, or because the thing is, like once we do that, it becomes.
I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? Like
you're saying, like, do I overlook certain traits about the girl?
Did she? Because like again, it may not have affected you, but did it affect her? Yeah, the lust, because that's some real shit. Like that's some real shit.
But in any relationship, isn't that what it is? Like you're attracted to someone first before anything.
Cool. That
It's
starts
like
the
a physical.
conversation, but you could be a complete psychopath.
Now we getting steamy in here.
Y'all done popped it off real quick. Let's go straight into it. Do most guys have a motive to sleep with a girl on the first date?
No. No. I mean, it just depends on the type of nigga you dealing with.
Okay.
So, a nigga that got a girlfriend already, he trying to fuck on the first date.
Whoa. Wait. Let's back up. You said a nigga that has a girlfriend already?
Yeah.
Why is he on the date in the first place?
Because niggas go on dates.
Because niggas go nigga.
Niggas go me.
I mean, at the end of the day, girls know what they want to. So if they have sex with you on the first night, they already know what they're getting into, regardless of if we drinking or if we smoking or anything like that. Like, you know what you're doing. At the end of the day, you let me hit. You let me hit on the first date. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, that's what I'm gonna be thinking about. Like,
What you expect?
that's what exactly what you expect. Like, I'm trying to hit you again the next time. Like, cause I already hit you the first time one night. And hopefully you don't let my nigga hit.
You that easy, I'ma think the rest of your crew that easy.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Straight up. That
come
mean
on,
I don't
man.
with none of y'all. Be
Right.
honest with you. All the time when I see you is after 12.
It's hard to feel like that man feels less of me if I know he wants what I want. So, and that it doesn't take a night, or it doesn't take a longer time to deliberate, you know, whether we're gonna have sex again. I think maybe 5 seconds after we have sex, we know whether we're gonna have sex again or not, and possibly there'll be a relationship there. So, and I think that's a great start. If you have great sex when you first meet somebody and the chemistry is like this, that's a great start to a relationship, if you ask me.
With soul ties, you're literally putting your energies together, like all your demons and everything you're dealing with. Like you ever had sex with somebody and then like you be feeling like, damn, like you be just not like yourself for real, and you be going through stuff. What?
Have you ever not been attracted to someone at all, but like getting to know them, their personality, it made you like attracted to them, like on a physical?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can't be dead ass ugly. Like we could be friends. Sorry, we could be like besties. But like if you ugly, I'm sorry.
Besties.
I wouldn't tell you that you're ugly. I just be like we could be friends.
The last time I had a girl, like I said, I fucked her on the first date, and we ended up being together for 5 years. So I definitely didn't think that's her. I thought she was the shit for getting me to push on the first night. You the shit. You deserve an
I
award.
think like 2019, like it's kind of, it's out the window now. People don't really.
Yeah.
If it is, it is. If it's not, it's not. Like.
So you don't think girls making niggas wait no more?
Nah, I think girls, like, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes we got, motives too.
Y'all be on the
already,
D too, man.
I might have already did something in my head with you already.
Do you expect dick on the first date?
No.
Have you expected dick on the first date? Be
No.
honest. So eyes.
If me, from a woman perspective, if I'm expecting dick from you, I'm not going on a date with you. I'm just gonna, you're a dick appointment. That's it. I'm not, we don't have to date.
So like shit, when you got your DPs, y'all don't go out, like,
What's the DP?
dick appointment.
Oh.
Minus the A. I like DP better. Sound better than DA.
I mean,
Like district attorney.
I feel like if you're a dick appointment, then you're not necessarily of importance to me. I mean, you are for obvious reasons, but we don't have to date.
You don't kick it with people that you're cool with. Maybe I'm just too nice then. Cause if I got like for my for sure, it's like we fucking. Like I don't just be like pull up to the crib. I'm like, yo, let's go do this first. Then we go do this. You just straight to it. Like
It depends on who the person is.
alright.
It depends on who the person is. If you are the type of person that I want to spend time with before we engage in that activity, then yeah, we can chill.
So you just like to go ahead and get it over with, just
Yeah.
go ahead and dive in, like.
Yeah. I can't think about a time where I consciously was like, I want to have sex with this guy, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't want him to think, or I don't want him to think less of me. So I'm gonna wait on purpose. I've never waited on purpose, if that was a thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, we know what's up. You know what I mean? Whether you're gonna, you know what I mean? I just feel
And
like
is this at your age now, or
no, this has always been the same.
It's always
way.
been. Okay.
Okay, first of all, you can't put sex on that much of a pedestal. There's some people where sex is not even the most important thing in a relationship. Some people, yeah, but a lot of times that's not even the case. So I really don't even think that, like that sex is bad in the world, because some women actually don't mind like bad sex.
It's where.
And I've seen a lot of us.
Where they at?
But the point that I'm making is the goal is to have a healthy relationship, and I'm just speaking from a woman's perspective.
I'm not trying to take you out to lunch. Come on. After you let me hit the first day.
After we eat lunch, I'm trying to hit. Like, what you mean?
Come on. It ain't gonna work like that.
Nah, it ain't gonna work like that.
My brain don't work like that.
I like to work
I wasn't
for
even
it, man.
raised like that. I wasn't even raised like that, bro. Like, it ain't gonna work. My dad be mad as fuck at me. I found out he taking a girl to lunch and I hit his first night. Come on, man. You gonna look at me like, bro, did I raise you to do that shit, man? Come on, man. It's not gonna work like that. We gonna have to build into it, bro. We gotta work for this shit, bro. You gotta make me work for it. That's the only way that I'm gonna think it's worth something.
So look, you know, you saying that, so that means you will fuck somebody who you just don't have no connection with?
No, that's not
what
true.
It sound like.
That's not true. I'm saying it depends on the person. That's just what I'm saying.
I feel you, but you just said you wouldn't go nowhere with somebody who you don't really want to be around like that, but you would get some dick from somebody who you don't want to be around like that.
Sometimes it be like that.
I feel you. See, that ain't my approach. Like, if you're gonna get this dick, like, I gotta be able to be around you.
So you like a connection?
Gotta have a connection. Like, at this age, for sure, because, you know, what if we slip up? I don't want to be fucking with you if I don't want to be with you, like, or can't even see myself talking to you.
That's true.
But sometimes girls got motives like,
So when you see a nigga,
I'm about to.
do y'all do that too though? When y'all see a nigga, do y'all be like, yeah, I think I'm gonna fuck him.
I don't.
He got big dick energy. Do you sense big dick energy? Like, do you sense that shit?
Yeah.
You
can, yeah.
Spidey sense goes
crazy. Oh, right now? No, I don't sense it right now. No.
Don't edit that. Edit that shit. Cut the motherfucking camera. We're gonna talk about some shit behind the scenes. Hold on. Cut this shit.
There was a time, okay, I'm a late bloomer, okay, so I didn't start having sex till I was in college. So when I started having sex, I felt like I was behind because there's girls, of course, that do stuff in high school and So I was like, oh, I need to get these numbers up, or I need to get some more experience. So I was in a rush when I started, but it was late when I started, but I was definitely in a rush to see what the hell the hype was about, So once I got comfortable with that, once I got comfortable with who I was and what I was having sex for and what, you know what I mean? Whether I was 21 or now that I'm in my 30s, it's been the same for me. If I'm comfortable with a man and if he's comfortable with me, we're gonna get it out the way and break the ice and either do this thing or we're not gonna do this thing. But I'm smart, so I don't ever do this thing unless it's not gonna be a thing. I already know it's gonna be a thing before the thing happens.
I'm sorry.
A healthy relationship is bred again of good communication and knowing who you're sleeping with. Period. As a woman, when you have sex with somebody, there's an emotional shift. I don't care what type of woman you are. I don't care if you say you don't give a fuck, whatever it is. When you have sex with a guy, you take a little bit of yourself, goes with that person. There's an emotional shift that happens, and it's deeper than fuck on the first night.
I guess.
I believe in soul ties. I think that sex is a very powerful thing. And to be intimate with the person in that way, I mean, it can do a lot for you. Your brain.
I will never make the first move, but I will make the first signal. I will make the first signal.
What's your signal?
I mean, it could be a plethora of things. Nah, you gonna pick up on it. I won't never make the first move. That's a strong word, move. The motion, nah. But the signal, it might be an eye thing. Yeah. It might be an answer to a question that you asked me. It might be a joke. It might be anything, but it's subtle. If you don't pick up on my signal, then we can be friends.
Are you a hoe if you have sex on the first night? No, I don't think you're a hoe if you have sex on the first night. However, you do need to think about what is your goal going into that relationship, because you are gonna set a certain tone in the relationship. And if you are gonna have sex on the first night and that's what you choose to do, then make sure that your mind is clear enough so that you're able to see the red flags and you're still able to make a good, solid relationship, because a lot of times you don't. You think you do. You think shit is good, you think it's sweet, but the whole time, like, you're in love with dick, you're in love with sex, because the thing is, a lot of people have a relationship, and the first thing when the shit go wrong, they gotta have sex. Sex is keeping them together. People stay in broken relationships all the time because the sex is good, but you're not even with a good partner. So do you want a good partner, or do you want a good sex?
I'm still sticking to my same thing, man. At the end of the day, if I smash you on the first night, I mean, at the end of the day, it just is what it is, man. I'm be thinking about that every single time that I'm with you. Like, I'm be trying to smash. I mean, it's just it. Cause I mean, that's what we did on the first day I saw you. So that's what I'm be thinking about every single time.
I got a question. Would you get head on the first day?
No. Do you?
No, I don't.
Why?
Cause I don't know where your pussy been.
What?
Like.
So there's a huge difference between your mouth and your penis.
Yeah, one is that condom goes on my penis. My mouth is raw.
Head for me is like, you have to be my boyfriend for me to give you head.
I feel you. You gotta have that. You gotta have a connection for the head.
Yes.
But you ain't gotta have a connection for the pussy.
No, that's not what I was trying to say.
That's a soul tie. Between the tongue and the pussy. Eat the soul.
I'm drinking my drink.
Like I said, you'll see a chick and you're like, damn, I want to smash with her, but that ain't the ultimate goal to be like, I gotta hit on the first night. Nah, like we said earlier, it's about energy. Like, if the energy there and we're gonna fuck on the first night, then let's get this shit cracking. I got some magnums in the back. Let's get it. But if it don't happen, then you're like, fuck, I missed the goal. First night. Well, put her in the trash can. Nah, we don't do that.
Some guys do that. Yeah, they do.
You think? Nah, I really don't know. Even the scumbag niggas I know.
I ran into some people that like stop texting. I went from texting. Me and this guy was texting every day, every morning. I went over his house. He tried to set me up with the massage.
Oh, that's the.
Wasn't feeling.
Oh, that shit don't work no more.
Massage. Wasn't feeling the massage.
When did the massage stop working?
Massage. Wasn't feeling the massage.
When did the massage start working?
So then
that nigga had baby hands.
The text stopped.
That nigga had baby hands, because my massage is still working.
No.
2019.
I declined the massage altogether.
Oh.
I didn't even
Oh,
get it.
oh.
Yeah, I just said, no, I'm not. Because I know what a massage is.
Because if he gave you that massage, if he gave you that massage, you just gonna bust that man clean over.
No, like.
If you got the massage,
I didn't want you to think. I'm not about to put myself in a situation for nothing.
I'm saying, keep real. If you would've got the massage, would you fuck?
See, if I'm letting you get the massage, I already have the intent that something's about to.
You pretty much got the pussy. Get the massage, get the pussy.
You ain't getting a massage.
Fellas, get the massage, got the pussy.
That became the advocate.
I'm your spokesperson. Get the massage, you got the pussy.
Just don't get dick whipped or pussy whipped.
But you will if you like fucking and busting it open, bouncing on the dick and shit on the first night. You probably will get dickmatized, and then what are you gonna do, sis?
Have you ever been dick whipped?
I've been dick whipped, and did I have sex pretty quick? I don't know if I had sex. I didn't have sex on the first date, but I know that shit ain't cool. I almost went to jail, and that's not the move, okay? That's not the goal, and that's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep our legs closed, that's okay? Right. And we're gonna get to know who we're dating.
I ain't never been pussy
Little girls don't care about that. You probably have. You've been pussy whipped. That's why you know you've been pussy whipped. You've been pussy whipped.
Nope.
Yes, you have.
Nope.
Yes, you have.
I
become more
I
of a
witnessed the
relationship.
pussy.
See, it's people like that. Their goal is to fuck your life up.
More story is, bro, just go off of feeling, bro. If you feel like, you know, the night, you know, the night.
It's different with different people. It just depends
gotta go
on
off
who
the
you are.
vibe, bro. The vibe of the person, bro. If you fucking with him, or you fucking with her, bro, if you feel like the night, this is it. Shit, do that shit, you know. And the next morning, you gonna see, you gonna feel, you gonna know whether or not I'm gonna keep fucking with her the next morning. You gonna know. It's the first thing you gonna think about when you wake up in the morning.
Sex on the first date, I do not think it ruins the relationship.
But give it up the first night, ladies. Bust it open.
Listen, no, don't bust it open. Not
Live
a
your
bag,
life.
not a shopping
Live
spree.
your
Nothing
life.
is worth giving up
Bust
that
it
pussy,
open.
okay? Keep it to yourself. It's
Hey,
gold.
here's to all y'all busting open.
No, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Bust it open.
No, see, niggas like, this is why you gotta save yourself.
www.bustitopen.com.
Save yourself. These soul ties. You don't want these soul ties. You don't want that ignorance. You don't want that. It's gonna mess you up. It's gonna mess up your mental. You're gonna be crazy.
In conclusion, all of the above.
Yeah. Sex on the first date doesn't ruin any chance for a potential relationship. We can agree on that.
Yeah.
We indulge in sex on the first date if our souls feel liable to do so, and the vibe is heavy. And that's it.
To wrap it up, then, what we came up with, definitely wrap it up.
Definitely wrap it up.
And you can't have sex on the first date.
Yeah, you can have
If
sex
the
on the first
energy
date,
right.
and it doesn't fuck up the future of the relationship. Long as the energy's there, y'all both, it was a mutual decision, light that fucking bedroom up.
That part.
Light it up.